It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strongest man stumbles or where the doer of the deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. The credit belongs to the man in the arena.
Thank you. Welcome back everyone to the race day vlog. So today is the 10th of November and it's currently 6:32 a.m. and the race starts at 8 a.m. So the half marathon for Tom Walker, half marathon and 5k, it will start at 8 a.m. for the half marathon, and for the 5k it's going to start at like 8:15. So right now I checked, we need 12 to 15 minutes to reach there on the venue with like Lyft or Uber. So I'm going to leave my house somewhere around like 6:50 so that I can reach there at 7, because the bib collection and registration starts at 7 a.m. So right now I just filled my water bottle with like 2 servings of BPN's electrolytes, which is like 1000 milligram of sodium. Here's the catch. Unfortunately, this time, as always, to be honest, the odds are not in our favor. So the ideal running temperature is actually somewhere around 60 Fahrenheit, and right now, from what I can see, the temperature is already 67 Fahrenheit, and by the time the race starts it's going to go up all the way to like 70 Fahrenheit. So it's like every single degree Fahrenheit exponentially increases the rate of perceived exertion for like running, because like the whole concept of thermoregulation and whatever your maximum aerobic heart rate, all of that kind of shifts. So now you're exerting yourself more to run at the same pace than you should have. So we actually got an email 2 days ago saying that this might not be the race to set your PR because it's going to be more hotter. It's actually humid as well, so it's really humid, it's really hot compared to what it should be in November, and it is what it is. This is what we call life. But our goal, like my goal, is still the same. It's sub 2 hours, like completing the half marathon under 2 hours, and I'm going to stick to my goal. I'm going to push as hard as possible. I've carb loaded for the last 1 week, and I also like made sure that I'm consuming enough sodium and electrolytes for the past 2 days. So yesterday I consumed around 1500 milligrams of sodium, and today I'm consuming somewhere around like 1000 milligrams of sodium, just to make sure that on the race, when the race starts, I'm not cramping out, or I have enough hydration to fuel my performance in the race. And the goal time is like 1 hour 57 minutes. I'm saying this on camera, but I don't know if it is going to happen or not, but I'm going to give my 100% to that goal. And that's it. Right now it's again 6:35 a.m. I'm going to finish this electrolyte drink, and then I'm going to stretch out a lot, because warming up is super important right now. Just want to warm up as much as possible, and then we can leave around 6:50 a.m. and then I'll see you guys on the race venue.
I don't want you to miss me. I don't want to believe that we could have done more, when all we cared for's long been gone, and we both know hearts have gotta move on. Feels like we're on our own, with dreams we kept for so long. All I ever dream of is a trip to San Francisco, driving down the coastline, smoking cigarettes out my window. All I ever dream of is a trip to San Francisco, driving down the coastline, wishing things could be this have to believe me. You don't have to regret what you couldn't have known. We drowned all out so long ago, and we'll sink to the bottom, we'll wash to the shore.
Work to work. Kicking it in. Let's get it.
Feels like we're on our own. With dreams we kept for so
Whew. Okay, so we are back from the race. Actually, I got back home almost like 6 hours ago, and I'm just like wearing this medal right now so that I can show you guys. This is the coolest medal I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, this is so cool. Look at this. Okay, and on the back of it, I just like noted down my time. So we completed the half marathon in 2 hours, 6 minutes, 25 seconds, and 3 milliseconds. And I just like wrote down the date and my signature. And to be honest, my goal was to do it under 2 hours, but I couldn't do it under 2 hours. And there are like a multiple reasons for this. And I'm actually going to create a podcast episode which I'll post soon enough in the following week. And I'll explain my entire experience of the race in that. But for now, I came in like 6 hours ago. I came home 6 hours ago, and I've been just like resting a lot from then. So 3 main things that I want to point out about for this part of this video, which is first, the weather was not at all the way it should be. So usually in November right now the weather is somewhere around like 50s, like mid 50s or something like that. It's cold. It was not cold at all. Like, we started the race at 70°F with like 91% humidity. It was crazy. And on top of that, like, I did not anticipate that the elevation gain would be that drastic. Like, the elevation gain for the entire race, which showed on my watch, was like 680 feet. And that was something so difficult for me because I never actually practiced, which I should have. I should have gone and checked out the trail, and I should have practiced on the trail. But I should have done that, but I did not do that. So that was my mistake number 2. And on top of that, what happened with me was so this is actually the most embarrassing moment of my life, but I like started the race, and 3 miles into the race, I could not keep my nutrition inside of me. So the entire thing is, I'm going to explain this thing in my podcast episode, but I could just like hint you out, like, it was embarrassing, and it was something to do with my stomach turning on me. So you know what I mean. So I actually lost quite a lot of time because of that. Like, I think I lost around 6-ish minutes. So if that wouldn't have happened, I could have actually completed the whole race under 2 hours. But you know, like, should have, could have, would have, like, whatever. But the point is, we completed the race, and even though I did not complete this goal, one of my friends actually during the race told me that there is another half marathon and a full marathon coming up on the same trail, but it's towards the end of the trail, which was mostly flat. So this one is the track is going to be mostly flat, and it is going to be in January. So that means that the temperature is actually going to be much lower than what it was right now. So it could actually be a really good time to give it a second attempt and see if I can get it under 2 hours. So I'm probably going to do it during January. It was such a good experience. Like, I definitely advise every single person who is watching this video to go and actually sign up for a half marathon and prep and then run that half marathon. It is such a good experience. Try to run a route which is flat. Don't go for trails. My best advice, like, first start from flat and then go towards trails if you like it. Just like, flat is so much better. But yeah, it was fun, and this was the entire prep. Like, I had so much fun. 2 videos ago I posted it, like, I had the whole cuboid syndrome on my left foot, which took like 2 weeks out of the prep. And then after that, I actually fell sick in the second last week of the prep, which actually made me lose another week in the whole prep. And it was just like one problem after the other, but we just like powered through the whole thing, and I'm just super proud of myself for that. But yeah, this was the whole prep. We had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I actually put in a lot of weight on during the whole prep because I was eating a lot of food. I'm definitely going to start dropping down that weight. Most of it was just water weight. So definitely dropping that. And the next plan is, so what's next for me? And I've been asking myself that same question, and to be honest, I still need some time to figure that out, but I'm obviously going to set out a new challenge for me for the next 5 months, whatever time it is left before I graduate. I have some things in mind, but I'm not going to say anything on the camera right now, but I have something in mind. So I'm thinking about that now. It's time to relax, it's time to rest and recover, and then we'll get back strong in the coming weeks. And I know that I'm just super grateful to have you guys watching this video, my family, friends, everyone who actually show up and watch the video toward the very end. I'm really grateful, so thank you guys. And this was the half marathon prep. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And to my 35-year-old self who is probably watching this video, man, I did my best. So I hope you're proud of me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.